Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Tuesday, the 3rd of February. Senior Labour MP Pene Henare announced he's stepping back from politics and will leave Parliament in the coming weeks. He says last year was tough, losing the Tamaki Makaurau by-election, and he decided over summer it's time to step back. Labour Deputy Leader Carmel Sepuloni says Henare's leaving the party on good terms.
I think he's got an amazing track record in his service and has been a friend over the years.
Waitangi celebrations are underway in the Bay of Islands. Political reporter Ethan Griffiths is there.
It's a humid but windy afternoon in Waitangi as car parks begin filling up. Tents and marquees border the roads leading up to the treaty grounds, with bars and restaurants and pahia packed with visitors. Governor-General Dame Cindy Kero was welcomed onto the Lower Marae this afternoon as Labour leader Chris Hipkins walked around the treaty grounds with Māori wardens. Prime Minister Chris Luxon arrives tomorrow.
The government says it's modernising the driver's licensing system, with the key change being the end to full licence practical tests. After passing the restricted licence test, drivers under 25 will have to wait a mandatory 12-month period as a restricted driver before they can apply for a full licence. Those over 25 will have to wait 6 months. Transport Minister Chris Bishop says it'll save time and money.
We are an outlier in requiring a second practical test, so this brings New Zealand into line with comparable countries overseas.
A police officer won't be disciplined for the unjustified use of force on a woman who gave him a thumbs-down gesture while driving past him. In Auckland in 2022, the officer signalled for the woman to stop because he believed she may be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. The officer followed her and grabbed the woman outside her home, ripping her clothes, before chasing her inside. He later used pepper spray to make an arrest. Joey Dwyer has more.
The Independent Police Conduct Authority says there was no legal justification for stopping the woman and no legal basis for using force or pepper spray to arrest her. Police see it differently, saying the officer involved is experienced and certain hand gestures can indicate driver impairment.
Tolerance for offensive language in broadcasting is waning. The Broadcasting Standards Authority has found more than half of the 26 terms they assess are seen as less acceptable now compared to 4 years ago. BSA Chief Executive Stacey Wood says some words in particular have driven the change.
This year we've seen a much sharper rise in lack of acceptance towards those racist and misogynistic terms.
3 elderly lions have been euthanised at Christchurch's Orana Wildlife Park due to age-related health issues. Jamie Cunningham reports.
Leah and Mika, both 22 years old, were the oldest lions in Australasia and had spent their entire lives at Orana alongside 15-year-old Mambila. All 3 had been under intensive veterinary care in recent months. Chief Executive Rachel Hayden says the decision wasn't taken lightly, but the lions' well-being had to come first.
To sport and a chance to open next year's World Cup with a blockbuster Wallabies All Blacks clash has been passed by. Organisers have opted to kick off the tournament with Australia taking on Hong Kong in Perth on October 1. The All Blacks facing Chile at the same venue the following day. Sam Ruth's meteoric rise to middle-distance stardom is being compared to modern-day running great Jakob Ingebrigtsen. The union announcing British footballers is set to announce the first comprehensive protocol for preventing the brain disease CTE. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with another update for you tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.